Hi, I'm Sarah Centrella, #1 best-selling author of the book Future Boards and the creator of the Future Boards method. And one of the questions I get asked all the time is what makes Future Boards so different than standard traditional vision boards? And I would say that they actually have very little in common, because a future board is super accurate. It works. It will motivate your audience like nothing else. What they will learn in a session with me are things that they have never learned or heard of outside of that room. So when you book a future board session with me, it brings a very special value add to your audience that they really would not be getting anywhere else. A typical future boards workshop with me, whether it's virtual or in person, is a class. It is where your audience is going to learn how to build a customized future board that will represent everything that they personally want in their life in all 5 core categories that I teach, which is inclusive of career, mind and body, passions and joys, wealth and abundance. So it's really covering all of those areas of their life. Here's where I can also integrate anything that you are working on, the theme of your event, any initiatives that your company has. We can tie them in here so that they are building a board that is in alignment with their work environment and career, but also giving them fulfillment in all the areas of their personal life. And what makes this so different is that you are not going to have to go out and buy magazines or supplies or any of that, because honestly, all of that is so irrelevant. That is what people were doing 20 years ago, and there are almost no pictures in magazines anymore. It just doesn't make any sense. So what does make sense is to teach them in this class how to create the vision for their future life, which that is the first assignment that I always give in a talk. I will kind of walk them through how to do that. And then their next one is how to really push the limits of their own boundaries and dream really big. So teach them how to scope and think outside of the box. Then the third thing that I always teach is a mental fitness tool, which teaches them how to align their mindset with their goals and what they've already scoped out that they want for their future. When I have all of those combined, then I teach them how to find all the right pictures on Pinterest. This is actually a really fun part of the class because it's teaching them something that almost no one knows. I was the first to ever use to create a board. I actually, many years ago, went and taught all the Pinterest employees how to use Pinterest to manifest. Though I am not affiliated with them, I want you to know. But it is such a powerful way for every single person in your audience to feel like this session was just for them personally. They will know how to custom create their own future, their own goals when they leave this session. I also have many other resources I can add to that depending on how much ROI you want long-term for your audience, where they can really go deep into learning the entire method, which I've been teaching now for almost 15 years. I've been teaching it to corporate teams for well over a decade. It's incredibly effective. It works insanely well. It brings your audience together in a way that is so unique and so special. And I can't wait to talk to you. Go ahead and book a consultation, fill out the form at the bottom so that we can see if this is the right match for your audience.